Hello, it's me Jefferson. Today is July 29, 2018, and the time now is almost 4 a.m. and I'm still excited right now because I had coffee. And I tell you what, why I came late today. I just tell the whole story. Because actually, today I was planning to, as I mentioned yesterday, I was trying to plan to have my me time and probably just eat the chicken rice or eat something I like. And after that, I would just stay at a coffee shop and read my book. That's my weekend basically. It should be my weekends. But then there's a lot of changes today, a lot. But surprisingly, it was not a bad, not bad kind of changes. It's kind of like a good twist in some way. So okay, let's say in the morning. So I woke up and I just went to. Supposedly, I was prepared. Well, I was preparing to. I was preparing myself to go for my plan. But then I just met a guy and we sort of have some fun. And after that, we have lunch. So my lunch was like I was planning to eat chicken rice, but then it's not chicken rice, and we just end up to have what is it? The Indian food. So that's one twist. And after that, I thought, okay, now I can just catch up with my book. But then, yeah, I did catch up with my book in the coffee shop. I thought I'll just go. I mean, actually, I was trying to go to the eco coffee shop, which I found interesting and kind of cool. And um, I thought I can just use their place to do my music and then read my book as well together. So basically, that's my day. But then when I get there, there's too many people. It's too crowded. And I was like, okay, it's Saturday, so what can I expect? Then after that, I'll just go to I try because I don't want to go to mall because definitely mall is the place where the people together on Saturday. I don't know why, but maybe that's the only place that people just go hang out, especially families. So okay, I crossed that thing, crossed out from my list. So I went to street skiing and thought, okay, if I really want to go to some place, Starbucks and stuff, maybe I just go street skiing. Then I went there. Street skiing is full of people, obviously. So then I was like, okay, so should I just go try to find another place? Then, coincidentally, I mean, like, not coincidentally, it's like more like unconsciously, I just found a place where they have a coffee because I really want a coffee for the maybe because tomorrow is Sunday. I know I can't sleep at night, and I want coffee as well. So I rarely find myself coffee and read my book. So I just found coffee. I forgot the name. Oh shit, I forgot the name. Anyway, the coffee shop was there, and it was like, oh, there's no one there. So maybe I can just spend my time over there and have peace of my mind, read my book, and I did that. That's it's not really part of my plan, but still I read my book and I have my coffee, so that's a good thing. So the thing is, after that, what should I do? And I thought maybe I'll have dinner because I try to spend less money at my weekends, and I just and also can enjoy the my weekends with myself. So yeah, so I just get there, and I thought, okay, now it's time for dinner, around 7 p.m. So I just went out, and I don't know what to eat because I try to find something cheap, but honestly, cheap food can't really entertain me. I'm kind of like a picky and choosy person, honestly. But I'm not guilty for that because you just want the best for yourself. So I just drive around Gurney area, and definitely I do want to go there, but I have no place to go, and they have parking opposite, so I can just stop there and just think of what should I do next because I don't want to get home first. Because there's someone. There was someone. My sister told me that today there would be someone. There would be someone. There had been someone um, checking on place, to rent a place. So I don't really want to socialize. Honestly, I don't want. I didn't want to socialize because I just want to be with myself. That's it. And then probably I did have my time already. So, but still, I don't want to socialize with any strangers about the things. So I just try to escape. You can say that. Yeah, I know it sounds like a jerk, but I really don't want to touch that kind of things. Really, too stressful for me. Life is really stressing me out already. So I don't want anything else to stress me out again. So yeah. Anyway, I just try to sit there and just think of what can I do or what should I eat. Then suddenly I feel like, okay, maybe I should just meet some new persons. But then I was like, okay, I just met one this morning. I mean, this afternoon or morning, but so I think it should be fine already. So there's one thought in my mind. I was like, okay, let's find Kate, my bestie, like because her mom's not her mom actually. She was like, we never really met since I mean last okay maybe last week, but it's like after a long time. So I thought maybe it's a good time for us to catch up. Then like I text her, but she told me that she's supposedly to meet some of her like Mamamoo because she's obsessed with Mamamoo right now, and I know she like it even though I'm not really a big fan. But okay, they kind of a twist where they're really different from the normal K-pop stuff because I'm not really a K-pop fan. Anyway, um, so she said actually she was going to meet those Mamamoo's fans, sort of like that. Then turned out they have a lot of people, and she say she don't want to go alone because it'll be really awkward because there was like first time meeting. So I was like, seriously, should I ask the questions? Should I invite her at the first place? Now I get things. So I was like, since I have nothing to do and my mind was too excited, I didn't want to go home yet. So I was like, okay. So that time was like around 7 and 8. So I asked her, so should I go to your house right now? But she said, no, not really, because she's like Gurney. And by the time I was opposite Gurney, and she was with her mother, and also because her mom wanted to meet me as well after all this week. Because her mom is like a definitely she's not my mom, but we sort of like hang out there and stuff. Then I say, okay, maybe there's a time for us to like meet up. So I say, okay, so where are you? Because you say the meeting is actually at 10 something. I was like, okay. Then we just met at Gurney and had dinner. And after that, we just chit chat a bit. I was like, okay, so later I'll have to do some CS shop. Then, okay, so because we sit in separate cars, so after that I have to go to her place. I went to her place and park my car, and then she'll fetch me because obviously she feels guilty about that. But eventually, it turns out that because the friend actually I thought because they she told me the fans are really young, but the thing is we can't stereotype things. They're kind of like good person to hang out as well. So that's how I end up here because we had a lot of things to talk. Probably I don't. Maybe I was like I don't really talk to people a lot lately, and sometimes when you get too many silence, you feel like, oh my god, it's really silent and it's killing me some point. So I say, okay, sort of like it's weird because I thought I didn't want to socialize at the first place, but then I was like talking a lot. You can see I'm really excited right now because I had coffee, and thanks to the coffee. Seriously, thanks for the coffee. Otherwise, tonight I guess I mean I still can be CS, but it's like very typical CS. I won't talk a lot, but tonight was like a joke for them, I guess. Hopefully they enjoyed it. But I mean, I still enjoy myself thanks to coffee again. So also that's how I again this is how I end up getting late at home. And tomorrow maybe I will have I'll meet kids again, and then, but that time that will be with her mothers, and because her mother invited me, so okay fine, we just go. So yeah, that's basically how I think. Oh my god, I drank a long time over here. But anyway, it was really fun to talk with them because they're kind of open-minded as well, and um, they are like music nerds. I thought I'm not really like. I mean, I love music and I compose music as well, but I'm not really good in um, instruments. But they are really good instruments, especially guitars, from what I understand. And the thing is, they are not really nerdy. They are actually kind of brilliant as well, and I envy that kind of passion. Yeah, and so yeah, probably that would be my our last time to meet each other. But that was like a really great um, socializing after after my shutting down people moment, you know. So yeah, I'm less. and I'm glad that I met him. So, but the thing is, I have these kind of things. I have carophobia where I'm really scared about positive things at one place because I believe if let's say you are negative, you will get positive. So if let's say you are too positive, then you will get a negative. So and I thankfully this is because of the coffee. So that's why I can talk a lot right now in a coffee. But probably if you ask me tomorrow, I maybe don't even know why. And the funny is that I don't really get drunken by alcoholic drinks, but with coffee. That's the weird part. And yeah, so it's sort of like that for tonight. I think today is the day where I talk a lot. Probably it's not making any sense, but yeah, again, thanks to the coffee. And yeah, and we'll see what happens tomorrow. I mean, okay, just keep it like a normal one. I don't want anything to get too overexciting because I don't think I can handle that drastic change. So yeah, actually, that's what we call balance. And yeah, actually, I don't really want to sleep right now. I mean, I want to sleep, but I can't really sleep. That's why I'm like, I really have to talk about things. Whatever, I don't mind. But yeah, so we actually had second round. Like the first round at a coffee shop, and second round we sort of like having some supper at Mama, but not having one for me. Because I was so excited to talk about things. I think I sort of like gave them wrong impressions where I'm a very talkative person. But it's fine. I don't mind, seriously. Because they just hit points. And yeah, even, I mean, again, we really can't stereotype people because we like to say, oh, this generation is like that generation is like this. So eventually, when you have to really get to know them, then only you know what to judge. Or actually, you shouldn't judge. You just can feel the moment. That's what I can say. So that moment is even though they are young, but I can see um, a different kind of thing from them, from their views, and it was really fun. And actually, let's say because there's one guy over here, and oh by the way, there's actually including me. There will be three guys, and one, two, three, four girls, including kids. So it's basically seven person together. Um, and yeah, so one of the guys because he has like some because normally I understand it because they he used to like sleeping early, but then today it was like oh so late already. By that time I think it's around two something or three something already. So he can't really take it. So eventually I have to end that and understand that. I appreciate that as well. I acknowledge that as well. So so we have to call it off. So call it off, and it was kind of sad, like when before that I was saying that oh I don't really want to talk, I just want to have myself, me time and blah 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 stuff. That's the reason why I don't like to plan because it always go to the other way, good or bad, always different, always different. So normally if I really want to plan, I will plan the worst. Otherwise, I don't plan at all because it's too much to bear. Yeah. And after that, yeah, so we have to fetch them back, and I was like, oh, I'm so craving. I need more talks right now. Again, now I have to blame the coffee because you feel like the stimulations and stuff. And yeah, so basically that's it. It's kind of weird, sometimes. And yeah, that's life, I guess. Sometimes we don't. I mean, all the time we don't get what we want or what we plan for life, but um, just let it be and let it flow with its way sometimes. No pressures and stuff. And yeah, sometimes I feel really guilty about that. I mean, especially to my sister because, firstly, because I mean, I deep down from my heart, I love my family from the bottom of my heart, seriously. But love is one thing, but there's no sort of like common interest. That's also another problem. When you don't really have a common interests, and it's really hard to start a topic. And if let's say it's really hard to start topics, really hard for you to communicate, to talk, to socialize like this. And even though I know we don't need socializing between families members, but if let's say you don't really have a common topic and or interest together, it's really hard to hang out seriously, even though it's weekends. I know it's I shouldn't take that as an excuse to escape from my family and stuff, but unless I can they can accept me for who I am, or we sort of, I mean, okay, they don't need to accept for me for who I am, or at least we have some common topics, then okay, of course, we can just hang out alone. And I don't mind to go back home every day because I have something to crave for. I know there's some similarity or some common topics and common interests that I can relate um, ourselves together. But the thing is, family is still family, and we know the bond is there, and we know when things happens, we will be there for each other. But hang out normally, I don't think that's a good choice. You get it? Like, I mean, it sounds like a jerk, but that's the sad facts, honestly. And when I say I don't want to socialize, and I know that today there will be someone here to look at our place because they sort of like want to rent the room where Joe left, and I don't really want to socialize with people, especially with my sister together. I don't know. I just don't really have the cooperative or the compatibility together. So I should escape. That's it. I know is again. I know I'm like a jerk, and I'm so guilty about that. But that's the fact. I can't really hang out with her because I know. I mean, I don't know in the future, but maybe in the future I'll feel regret or what. But now I really can't. There's a lot of reason behind that. But bond, family bond is still there. I still love them deep down from my heart. That is true. I never lied about that. But just the casual hang out part, I just can't really take it seriously. So yeah, when it's not there, then it's and you can't force things. That's the other factor as well. Can't force things. You can say, oh, everything you can cultivate this, cultivate that. If you impose that kind of concept, impose the concept of cultivation or what you call it, force, then I can tell firmly that nothing will be happen in a good way because force you're against your will. So yeah, I mean I'll definitely feel guilty one day if let's say I realize something with my family, but I won't regret about my decision because I understand if let's say I force myself, the result will be even worse. That's all I can say. I don't wanna why I'm talking about this, but probably it's like a thing in my heart. I just want to release all these guilt or this kind of depressions stuff that has sort of like haunted me for years. Yeah, because I understand. Um, Generally, I know that you can ask your family, especially your family, because they have close bond, to accept who you really are. But the sad fact, if you want me to be, I mean, if let's say you want me to be really into the family, into the thing, you really have to accept me as who I am. Just like I accept you to be who you are. As it. So yeah, it's a really sad fact again, but you just can't deny it, and I'm not denying it. I mean, in real life, I maybe sort of like escape it because I don't really know how to face it seriously. Because it doesn't matter on my gay things or the casual hangout that we cannot do or else compatibility or any kind of reason. It's actually the I don't know how to say it, just the feeling is not right if let's say I do something against my will or against my feelings. because I have been suppressing myself for years because I didn't know what life is about. I just know what life is. I just know how they see the life concept they impose on me. So yeah, that's the thing. And ah, oh my god, I just spent 20 minutes talking about things. This will be the craziest night ever. And yeah, I just don't know what to say right now. It's like a very deep feeling for me right now with family. You know what? When you sort of like having a crazy night and you talk a lot, let out a lot of things, and after that, you have a moment where you start to sink in everything. Like, um, you suddenly be quiet and start to feel deeply about things. It could be like different things or some relating to, for example, like my family right now. So it's another thing of that. So I think I have a need to express it when I'm able to express it. Yeah, sort of like that. I think I need a lot of coffee to talk about things like this. So I guess it's always time to sleep right now. I drank too much time, so yeah. And thank you for everything. So good night.